Hi, my name's Barry. Would you be... I have no idea how to pronounce your name. What's your name?
My name is Heitor.
Heitor.
Yeah.
Similar to Hector. I guess that's what Hector is in Portuguese. So, my friend, how can I help you with your English?
I'm studying English by myself for 8 months, and I just need to improve my communication, my speak skills, and...
So tell me, Heitor, how old are you?
I am 23 years old.
Good. And are you in college or do you work?
No, I finished my high school. I was in college for... I didn't have money enough.
Is it expensive in Brazil to go to college?
So expensive.
Yeah. So where do you live in Brazil? Which city?
I'm living in São Paulo.
I live in São Paulo.
Yeah.
I live in...
I'm living.
Okay. No, I'm living. I live in São Paulo. So,
all right.
I can hear members of your family. How many people in your family?
This now just my parents and I.
Just my parents and myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, but I think I can hear a small child.
Tired.
Do you have a pet, like a dog or a cat or?
No, I haven't any animals.
Okay.
But I wanna one day, but now I don't have.
So tell me, Heitor, tell me about yourself. What are your dreams for the future?
I wanted to travel a lot. This is a reason that I study English, to travel and for a business too. I think it is most important for my job, for my career. All right. So basically, I wanted to travel. I wanted to have a better opportunity for my life.
Yeah, you've got good reasons. So have you ever been outside of Brazil? Have you ever been to any other countries?
No, I haven't.
It's hard to do right now because of the COVID.
Yeah.
But so what part of English do you have a lot of difficulty with? What do you find hardest?
I think that communication is more difficult for me. I understand a native speaker is so difficult for me this moment.
Well, you're doing quite well. In fact, you're doing very well.
Oh, thank you.
You do have a few grammar issues, but nothing that's really major. I think that what would make it easiest for you, but it's difficult to actually do in the beginning, and that is to think in English.
Yeah.
If you think in English, your fluency will improve faster. If you think in Portuguese and then translate into English, it slows everything down, and sometimes there's no direct translation. So especially when it comes to something like a phrasal verb or an idiom. I'm going to put a couple of words in the chat box, okay? And I want you to pronounce them for me, all right?
All right.
So, first one.
Office.
Office.
Office. Office.
Office.
Office.
Good. Basically, if you see one E at the end of a word, you don't say the E. All right?
All right.
If you see a Y at the end of the word, you say E, like story, lady. All right, so Y is said like an E at the end of the word. So, so what's this?
Oh my gosh, so difficult. Wondering.
No. If you see, there's only one word in English where we actually say ed at the end of a word when it's an ed, and that's learned. Every other word that ends in ed is either pronounced with a D sound, like this, wandered, a T sound, like walked, or it would be the last 3 letters. Okay? Do you understand?
Okay.
So,
yeah.
What's this?
Police.
Good. Not policy, police. Good. All right.
Police.
So, let's try this, okay? Because I've just actually told you what the answer is. So what's that?
Walked.
Walked. Good. T sound at the end of the word.
Yeah.
Now, let me see if I can trip you up. What's this?
Eyes out.
It's a silent A. You don't say the A, so it's just aisle. Like this,
aisle.
For instance, is a night. It's not connect, it's night. It's a silent K. Quite a few words in English have silent letters in them. And this is why English is a little hard to actually understand when you're reading it to putting it into voice. So, Are you actually reading any books right now in English? That's a question. Are you reading any books in English?
Yes, I reading 2 books in English.
Which ones?
2 books. Pollyanna and William Shakespeare.
Wow, there's a big difference between Pollyanna and William Shakespeare. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a book which will help you a lot. Okay, so this again is free. It's plain English, not too hard to understand, but not too easy. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Have you ever heard of it? 1984 by George Orwell.
Okay.
Okay, so by the way, when we've finished, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you a link so you can find me again.
Okay.
As far as your speaking ability, if we were to score this as an IELTS, I would probably give you a 5. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
But if you want to go study abroad, or if you want to move to another country which speaks English, you're going to need an average of 7 in the IELTS scores. So I can take you from where you are now to a 7 or an 8, which would basically make you fluent in the language, and you'll be able to speak comfortably. As far as the different accents in English, like Welsh, Scottish, even parts of England, sometimes an English person will not be able to understand them either. So don't get hung up on that. I, for instance, have difficulty understanding people from Glasgow in Scotland because they butcher English as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, you've done well, Hater. I hope to see you again. You've done well on your own. Very well on your own, in fact. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
See ya.
Bye. Thank you for this conversation.